Episode 16 of moving my game from Unity to Godot. And at this point we pretty much moved everything that we had in Unity to Godot and some more, because now we have a full building system. As you can see, you can place building parts, some walls, maybe some stairs, maybe even some roofs. What I want to do for today is fix some of the bugs or some quality of life features for the building system. For example, currently if you go into inventory, you can still move around the walls or anything that you want to place. Thankfully that's a pretty easy fix, because already in our UI controller we have a event for toggling a overlay UI that we're emitting every time we set either the crafting UI or the inventory. And whenever I do that, I just want to tell the building controller to not update my structure placement. Actually, I do have these two variables that are called is in crafting or is in inventory that already get set whenever I toggle inventory and crafting UI. So I can just use those in my building controller instead of using the event. And in my process function, I can just say if current building is equal to null, or UI that is in crafting is true, or UI that is in inventory is true, then I do none of this. And I also can't place any structures because that's done in the process function. And now if I go into the inventory, you can see I can't move the structure anymore, not even the wall. So that's what I wanted. And I also can't place it either. There's also one thing I forgot to do, which currently you can maybe place a chest on a platform, but there's no way of actually placing a door anywhere because there is this door frame. And let's just give it a stairs. Yeah, I mean you still can walk through it, but you also can place a door, and I need functionality for that. And the door does have a connection point on the top for the floors and roofs, but I will just add one more down here for the door. One thing that really annoys me about Godot, because currently, just right now I changed the connection type enum here to have also a door, but if I try and change it, it doesn't work. So I have to reset the whole engine and then try. And now if I reset it, I can do it. But probably all of my items now are pretty fucked. Actually they're not, which is quite cool. Because usually when I change the enum, what I had selected here in my items, that also changes. But this time we're good, so that's okay. I also need a door item. And now we should be able to place that door inside a door frame. Platform, door frame. For some reason it went to the platform, but that's fine. Now we can place a door frame, but we can still use it, so I need to make that interactable. And for that I'll probably need a new type of interactable, which would just be like a gate or a door. And this interactable is just going to rotate around the y-axis for 90 degrees, and that should now work. Voila! The interaction system, I'm not sure why this is not working. I think it's because of the collider, but that's working now. Another thing that's a problem right now, as you can see in my inventory, oh, voice crack. In my inventory, I actually just have one platform that's just being placed a million times, and obviously I want to use items when I place an object. So I just want to remove quantity at, which is a function that we made actually. I didn't know I would need this much, but I do. And then I just check if it's the last item. If that slot is empty, I just reset placement. And now if I select my one platform, place it, now I can't place anymore, and it's gone from the inventory. Same thing with the wall, for example. Cool. Now I just have to make them stackable, which is gonna take a while because that's all inside this. It has a max stack here, and I just have to go through all of them and change them. And now we have stacks of items that we can place and they get used. And if I use all of my 12 platforms, let's see what happens. Cool, amazing. So much better. And now the most boring part, which currently I only have my plank building parts made, so I can use them. I have all the other items, but I now just have to go through and make all the use cases for the items, which is gonna take so long. Okay, it took a little time, but finally we can also start using the wood platforms or the wood building parts. As you can see, they're all working just fine. Let me just check the door. Yeah, all working good. And we should also be able to use stone building parts. And as you can see, they all work fine as well. And there's no actually stone doors because that just doesn't make sense. But they all work, so that's great. And finally, I can kind of put an end to this building part system because this is pretty much all I wanted, for now at least, to get some kind of a prototype at least going, because it's been a while. And finally we can move on to our weapons, which I've been waiting for so long to start. So that should be it for today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have some kind of a thing going for the weapons. First I want to start just detecting what I can hit. That shouldn't be too hard. And then of course play with the animations a little bit, because currently they're a bit rough. As you can see, there's a little snapping. But yeah, that's it for this update, I'm pretty sure. Until next time, I guess. Bye now.